Hey ladies, it's I See You Envy Me here, and today we're talking about washing your sew-in properly. This is something that I never really understood or really did research on. I just did it because my client told me to, and this is actually my first time doing it. One thing I've realized that when I have a sew-in, this is actually my third sew-in in my lifetime, only third sew-in, and so but I realized that with my previous sew-ins, I've washed my weave rather than washing my hair. And I'd be so paranoid because my hair looks so freaking dry underneath before I even take it out. And I'm like, okay, I have to take this out within a month because I haven't washed my hair. I feel so weird, thinking my hair's going to just break off. So she explained the importance of me using applicator bottles and using different conditioners and different shampoos for my hair versus my weave. Now, one thing I have realized with my clients, especially using Bobbi Boss, this is something really important. They'll use something that has moisture or high moisture, anything involving moisture with their shampoos, and they'll notice that their hair is starting to get greasy and heavy. And one thing I've realized is that with different brands of hair, you can't use the same shampoos you use in your hair versus your weave, simply because the weave is a different texture, and it comes from someone that's not African American. Simple as that. We know that Bobbi Boss is supposedly Indian hair, and we know Argini is Cambodian hair, and we know that Saga is, I don't know, human hair, or Chinese hair, but it's not our hair. And one thing I've been learning is that if you actually use the same products you use on your real hair with your weave, it's not going to come out the same exact way because our hair needs different things. African American hair, we need more moisture. We need hydrating, basically the same thing as moisture. And those are things that we can see on the bottles. Hydrating, moisturizing, anything involving that is what we want to get. It's not necessarily, I'd say the ingredients, at the same time, you need to read the ingredients and don't just go off the marketing so far as argan oil, jojoba oil, extra this, extra that, because according to the ingredients, whatever they have the most of, it'll be on the top versus on the bottom. So if you see your jojoba oil in the middle, come on now, it's probably a tap. So what I did today was I went ahead and I used my client suggestion of how to wash my hair. All right, so here we go. What I did was, for the first time, I didn't wash my weave, I washed my hair. And I know that's Dionna, why didn't you do this before? But I just wasn't thinking. She told me to use Design Essentials Moisture Retention. All right. She also told me to use Giovanni Tea Tree Treat shampoo, but I could not find that. So the next best thing for me is something that involved no sulfates and something that was more of a high-end rather than a low-end shampoo. So I went to TJ Maxx and I found Johnathon's shampoo and Johnathon's conditioner. And I went to this because it said no sulfates, and I was actually reading the ingredients, and it said 100% vegan. So for some reason, the vegan thing got to me, and I was like, okay, fine, this is cool. And I saw that it was infinite volume. So you guys know I love some big hair. And if it said infinite volume, I'm thinking, okay, why wouldn't I try it? So I looked at the ingredients. It looked really, really well. There was no sulfates in it, as you said, and there was lots of natural things inside of it. So that was a go for me. Plus, it was $12 for the shampoo and then $12 for the conditioner. So also, this was $12 for the shampoo. All right, and as you can see, there is a huge difference between the sizes. But I got this from the Beauty Supply store, and I got that from TJ Maxx, so that's why I can get more. Excuse me. So what I did was I bought 3 different bottles, okay? I used the shampoo on my hair first, and I got my husband to go ahead and spread that in between my braids and really, really concentrated on my hair rather than the weave. I'll explain that in a minute. I used this first, all right? Then I didn't even set it. I just let it set in there for a little bit, about 5 minutes, and I just went it like that. And then I applied the moisture retention. And I used the second because I wanted to cleanse my scalp with this, but I also wanted to apply the moisture with this right here. And I'm not going to put this on my weave. I could because it's a low luster, but I'm going to put this more focus on this with my hair rather than my weave because of the ingredients. So I washed my hair 2 times. Now, like I said, this is not a traditional wash where you're going, and getting all these suds. I just washed it so far as letting the ingredients set on my hair and get my scalp clean. And right now, my scalp feels really clean. After that, I went ahead and I used the Johnathon conditioner on my hair. And I didn't do anything else after that. I just used the conditioner on my hair as well. Okay. So, now, Dionna, it's time to wash your weave. Now, of course, I could have done all these different things in these same steps, but I decided to wash my hair first and then take care of my weave second because most importantly, it's my hair. So I used the Johnathon first. I used the Design Essentials second. And then I went back again and I used the Johnathons for my weave, okay? So I washed my weave and there was not a lot of suds, which I loved about his product. Not a lot of suds, and I washed my hair and I saw how my hair was starting to come together. One thing that's very important is you do not comb your hair while you're shampooing because the ingredients in the shampoo. Like, it's just not a good idea. I would only recommend that you brush your hair or comb your hair. Mainly brush your hair when you condition only, not when you shampoo, because like the conditioner will cause your hair to detangle rather than the shampoo is not. It's like for cleaning and it's not going to cause your hair to detangle. So anyway, I know it's long-winded, guys, but it's something really important. I try to make this simple. And then after I did the shampoo, I did the conditioner. So I conditioned my real hair and I conditioned my weave at the same time. Okay? So I, once again, apply this into my hair. I wash it out. At the very end, I use the Abba. You guys know about Abba by Miss Bossy Live. I apply the Abba at the very end of everything. Brush my curls together, and this is what I got. My hair is still extremely wet, and I just love the way I can take my hair and just, scrunch it up. Now, mind you, this hair is probably about 7 to 8 ounces, and it looks really thin when it's wet. But you guys see my pictures, it's freaking huge when it expands. And that's what I love about Argini hair, is that right now it looks so small. And would I wear this outside? Probably not, because I don't like thin hair. I don't like the thin look, I should say. And with this braid, it saves me because I can actually let my hair air dry without feeling like a fool or feeling like a wet poodle. So I still have the braid, and I'm allowing my hair to dry so it doesn't look weird. I might come back and show you a picture of the hair like actually bigger. But one thing about Argini too is that you do not want to like plick and pluck, and you want the curls to actually expand on their own. So I'm just gonna let it air dry and watch my hair just get bigger and bigger and bigger, and I love it. I love it. I love it. So the curls are back, and my hair does not look straight. It is, it's still really curly, and as much as I want to go ahead and start plucking it out and diffusing it and blow drying it, I'm not going to because the curls stay so much longer when you allow it to air dry on their own. I'm going to go through this again because I don't want to make this video too long. Focus on your hair first, then focus on your weave, because what the problem is that we focus on the weave and then we never get to our hair, and our hair starts shedding when we take it out and all that extra stuff. So I used Johnathon shampoo on my scalp first, washed it out. I used Design Essentials Moisture Retention on my scalp second because I wanted to retain the moisture and because of the ingredients and because I heard reviews. Used this second on my hair. I went back, washed my weave with this. And there is a difference when you're washing your weave versus washing your hair. So it doesn't matter that I went back and, I didn't really wash this out because I was really concentrating on the weave the second time. Washed my weave with this, and then I went and did the conditioner with both my hair as well as the weave with the conditioner. After all that was done, washed it out, then I used the Abba. That's a lot, right? I know it's a lot. It's a lot, but it's worth it, okay? If you guys have any questions, let me know. I know I'm probably trying to bore you guys. But it's important. Like, my hair feels so good right now. It feels so good. And I don't feel, like, guilty for not washing my hair for that month and a half. Because I know that I did it now. And I learned from my mistakes. And my hair doesn't look dry. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any questions, let me know. I use Johnathon, Design Essentials, and Abba at the very end. All right. Hope you guys like. Bye.